чуть погромче. Чат в отдельном окне. Твич, а может ты словишь у меня начало стрима? Пожалуйста. Это было бы очень мило с твоей стороны, друг мой. А вот у меня не словил Фай. У меня не видится еще. Сейчас страничку обновлю. А вот после обновления странички словил. Глупый Твич. Ну, по крайней мере, выбор качества у меня есть. Ура, ура. Молодец, Фая. Уже здесь. Стрим еще начаться не успел. А ты уже здесь. Умница ты моя. Чпок. Продолжить. Чпок. И чпок. Побежали. Я называю словленным стримом, когда я сам вижу и картинку, и все остальное. А этого я ничего не видел. Вот если бы ты не написала, я бы и не был уверен, что стрим начался, пока у меня страница бы не обновилась сама по себе. Пойдем сюда сначала. Нет, у меня задержки с моей стороны нету. Я должен его почти мгновенно после старта трансляции, после того, как я нажал кнопку, видеть уже. Вот так вот. Чё они драку-то полезли, я не понял. Вы же вроде дружелюбный, да?
That doesn't happen often. Do you want something? You're very isolated here. Why live so far from a village? It's a long story. Matir, will you tell him?
When I was young, I got engaged to a young man, but he wasn't my Minundanem. I thought he was, but I was wrong. And one day, I met the one I would love for all my life. As I had broken my engagement, we were exiled.
So, our parents came to settle here. They built this house, and we were born.
There.
Шоколадка.
You know the whole story. Do you want to know anything else? I'll leave you alone.
Qua awalem seg.
Шоколадка, серьезно? Ну окей. Как скажешь. Ну, пойдем теперь по сюжету. Интересно, я могу их убить? Не могу. Ой. Ну да, уж вот у меня прям политкорректность на стриме так и прет, ага. Я тебя умоляю. Смотри, какие леса здесь клевые, а. Так и я тоже. Чё как, чудилы?
What's happening here, soldier?
These islanders want to enter a plot of land that belongs to the congregation.
They are denying us access to the glade.
We must heal it. Otherwise, this land will die.
I am sorry, but we cannot let you enter this area.
But we only want to plant some new trees. Bring life back.
These people are fanatics, Your Excellency. Several woodcutters died last night, and I'm willing to bet that these savages had a hand in it.
You are killing the earth, so it kills you in return. All of you are cursed.
Shut it, you savage!
De Sardet, I'm the legate of the merchant congregation on this island. I came to shed light on this affair. You said that some woodcutters died.
Aye, they fell sick and died a few hours later. But the camp doctor will be able to tell you more about it. You'll find him in the barracks right here.
Thank you, soldier. I'll go see him.
Please, Your Excellency, you may come in.
И мы снова детектив.
Hello, Doctor. I am the legate of the congregation. I was told about the disputes caused by this camp, and a soldier told me that several woodcutters died recently.
Yes. They got sick yesterday afternoon, and a few hours later they were dead. I couldn't do anything except watch them writhing in pain. None of my remedies worked. If seeing corpses doesn't bother you, you can come and see the bodies. They're here. I hope that whatever killed them is not contagious.
These poor woodcutters look like they've suffered. This one has a swollen tongue. Blood at the corner of the mouth. There are some peculiar red patches on the bodies. His eyes are bloodshot. This man choked to death.
Как ты это определил, даже не взглянув на труп, а?
Strong smell of ammonia. The entrails must have been perforated.
The appearance of these bodies and the smell emanating from their mouths leaves me in no doubt. They were poisoned. That this doctor could have believed that this was simply an illness is beyond me.
I can't see anything else of interest.
Просто им было лень рисовать анимации дополнительные. Вот и все. Что тут думать? Супчик. Хотя, скорее всего, это просто кастрюля кипятка. Да.
So, what do you think? Do you recognize their disease?
They didn't die of disease. They were poisoned. There's no doubt about it.
You're probably right. But I've heard these savages talking so much about curses. So I thought it must be a mysterious disease, rather than seeing what was before my eyes. But how could these three men be poisoned?
I'm not sure. Do their symptoms not point to anything?
No. I've never seen such a deadly poison with these symptoms.
Have you noticed anyone unusual here?
Unusual? No.
Did they drink anything in particular?
They like to drink their fills in the evening. Life is dreary here. But if the poison was in the alcohol, I'd also be on the pile of corpses.
What did they eat yesterday? Did they eat any mushrooms?
No, we avoid that kind of thing. We don't know enough about the region's plant life. The congregation provides us with dry produce, otherwise we eat game. Yesterday they butchered a beast brought by the hunters.
Hunters?
Natives who bring us game regularly in exchange for knickknacks. But they've been restocking us for months. I struggle to believe that they're involved.
Well, we'll see what they have to say. Where can I find them?
They usually hunt on the edge of the wood that leads to this camp.
Ну чё, пошли. Да, за кого вы все время агритесь, я не пойму.
This is our prey, Renaix. How can we earn our reward if you hunt our prey?
We were looking for you.
Us? What do you want from us?
3 woodcutters were poisoned yesterday after eating what you brought them.
Poison? I swear we are not responsible for this.
Listen, all the clues lead to you, but it may simply have been an accident. How about you tell me exactly what happened?
It wasn't really an accident, but we did not want to kill them either.
Then tell me how it happened.
We did not decide to do this. We were trading beautiful things with the camp. But the elder said that we would be traitors to our clan if we let the woodcutters cut down all the trees.
Which elder?
One of the old men from Vigyigidor, our village. He is very angry because we cannot heal the glade. He gave us the meat of an andrig killed by a venomous dosentats. Its flesh is perfectly edible when prepared with certain berries, but without them, eating it would be lethal. And since the Renaix invaded our forest, these berries are nowhere to be found. He wanted it to be a lesson for them, so that they may understand that their destruction brings death.
I will not hold you responsible, but from now on you will no longer bring meat to this camp. You are the instruments of a hateful old man's vengeance. And I'm under the impression that there will be even more deaths if I do not get to the root of this problem.
This old man is devious. The method he
Курсион,
used
это аж
was
туда
very
тащиться.
original. But now people have died. The woodcutters will want vengeance and things will only get worse.
This whole
Далеко.
thing could turn into an open war. We cannot let that happen. Sir de Corsillon will be able to give some advice on how to solve this property conflict without violence.
Ну, как бы интересно, а я могу вот туда вот войти, а? Давайте-ка сейчас попробуем пошариться здесь еще. Фу ты, блин. Меня ж пустят, я же не местный типа. Оп, из воздуха нарисовались. Классика. Да, да, да. Долго там еще бежать мне, алло? Ой, да ладно.
Sorry, this is private property. I cannot allow you to enter.
Понятно. Они просто сказали, хер тебе в рыло, сраный урод. Тюрьма. Знаешь, что делают в тюрячке? Вот посмотрите Джей Молчаливого Боба и узнаете. Чё? А, у нее квест появился. Окей, окей. Так, а туда я только туда. Вот сюда, отсюда, да? Ладно, я в любом случае вернусь еще в эту точку. Телепортируемся. Сразу квест у нее возьму.
Desarde, I'm happy to see you. I can't wait to find this famous cave of knowledge and what it contains. I could probably go alone, but just think about what you could learn, and not only about yourself. Don't you want to understand where your face markings come from?
You're right, Afra. I will accompany you.
Thank you, Desade. Let's return to Duncas's village. Our new friends will surely be able to tell us more about this cave.
Ага. Как только, так сразу. Обязательно. Обязательно. Но сначала надо сделать квест. Вот здесь. Так с кем мне разговаривать надо? Чё как, чудилы?
Oh, there you are, Your Excellency. The enlightened has heard my prayers.
What's going on? Where are the others?
After deciphering the content of the tablets, they went north to continue their research in some swamps. But they must have encountered problems. Brother Fidelis came back here, and he was in a dreadful state. He most likely came to seek help, but he fainted. It's impossible for us to know what happened to them.
I'm not a doctor, but I may be able to examine him.
Oh, please do. Any help would be appreciated. We've done our best, but our magic has proved inefficient. And the healer we sent for will certainly arrive too late from San Mateus.
Ну, у меня третья наука, так что все нормально.
This man is burning up with fever, and he bears several bite marks and traces of blows.
The flesh is black and blue around the bites. He was bitten by a venomous creature. What he needs is an antidote.
Have you tried giving him any anti-poison?
Of course, but to no avail. And what if it were a hex cast by the heretics?
No matter what happens, you always suspect them.
More of these idiotic superstitions. If the anti-poisons aren't working, it's because they're not suitable for this venom. Fidelis was in the swamp. Local healers will surely know how to make the right antidote.
We could ask Lair. He will direct us to someone who understands remedies.
Окей. Нормально. Лера. Иди сюда. Расскажи мне про антидот. Ну спрыгивай, я же знаю, что ты можешь. Ну я ж спрыгивал здесь вчера. Ой, еб... Ну ладно, может быть не здесь, может быть здесь. Здесь все же.
Onol Manawi, you've come back to see old Lair. I heard that you managed to retrieve the tablets.
Did Vindwal tell you?
Yes, and I feel more at peace, knowing that our brothers are alive, and that they will be able to join another clan. And you proved me right. Peace with the Renaigse is possible.
I need your advice. You may already know that one of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition.
I heard about it.
He has all the symptoms of a poisoning, but the anti-poisons we gave him had no effect. He must have been bitten by a creature of the swamp, and we're looking for a healer who would know of a suitable antidote.
So, you came to see me. Interesting. Our neighbors did not think for one moment that we could be helpful. Alas, our Donegat is one of the exiles. But Vindwal knows plants well. She will know.
Это мамка того
Thank you. I will
охотника.
go see her. I hope she agrees to help us. I have to go.
Like so.
Это ж мамка того охотника, который спер скрижали, я правильно помню? Она мне обязана помочь. Я ее пацана типа не убил ведь. Так что она 100% согласится на помощь.
Here you are again. What do you want?
I have come to ask for your help. Lair told me you know about remedies.
I do know a few of them. I have learned about plants. I used to want to become a Donegad.
One of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition. Apparently he was bitten by a creature of the swamp.
And now he has the Llewellyn fever. We have a good knowledge about this affliction. He will die if he does not receive proper treatment.
Do you know which antidote should be given to him?
Yes. These priests are idiots. They could have asked for our help, but they treat us like children. You are different. And you have allowed my son to join a new clan. So, I will give you the potion to cure
Я ж
the
сказал.
beast. Wait a moment. Make him drink this remedy and he'll get better.
Thank you, Vindwal.
Я ж сказал. Интересно, правда, что было бы, если бы я пацана ее завалил.
Where am I?
You are in Eden. You're safe.
Was I unconscious for a long time? The other members of the expedition, they are in danger. The swamp is so hostile. We weren't prepared for it. Some of our people have disappeared.
What caused these wounds?
A nightmarish creature. The swamp is full of them. A colleague and I had left to fetch some help when we were attacked. I managed to run away, but I don't know what happened to him. As for those who are at the camp, you must go help them.
Show me the location of your colleagues on the map. I will join them.
There. Please, hurry.
Thank you. You should rest now.
Как-то быстро очень антидот подействовал. Мы только зашли, а он уже живой. Магия? Не иначе. И я обязан бежать сюда, что ли? Я не могу вот отсюда выбежать. Сейчас проверим. Не засчитали. Ладно. Я не помню просто, где я тот квест брал. На, опять сюда. Ну ок. Угу. Вот теперь, значит, проход здесь откроется, правильно я понимаю? Так, сейчас что-то я заступил вот сюда. Так и есть. Ага.
You're perfectly right, my child. This passage must have been cleared by the expedition. We should follow it.
Как я и сказал. Зато барахлишко найдем сейчас в сундучках во всяких. Чего, обязательно вот так бежать? Ну, блин. Ладно, ладно. Ребят, вы никуда не уходите, сейчас я лагерь открою. Так, что за шум от драки? Нет?
Hey, what's happening here? I could hear you from miles away.
Your Excellency, I'm so happy to see you. You arrived right on time to settle this matter.
How did you manage to find us in the middle of this swamp?
Brother Fidelis managed to reach Eden. He's the one who told us where your camp was.
But he didn't leave alone. What happened to Father Orbricus, who was
Умер. Я его
accompanying
труп нашел
him?
по пути.
He must be dead, like our other companions. This is all your fault. This is yet more proof that you are not fit to lead such a team. I should be the one in charge.
Maybe you should calm down and explain to me what's happening here.
This expedition was undertaken with no concern for common sense. We are not equipped to explore this type of place. Our people are disappearing, and all we have found are some falsified writings.
Brother Virgil is terrified, which probably explains why he is being so disingenuous. We have made incredible discoveries, and we could find more.
You are beyond redemption. I won't waste another second talking to you. If you want to talk to me, Your Excellency, it will have to be without her.
How charming.
Какие все прям злые. У-у-у.
Your Excellency, I hope you will forgive us for that scene. My relations with Virgil have always been difficult, but ever since we arrived here, it has been unbearable. I'm afraid we may need an arbiter.
Before anything else, I need to know what led to this situation between you.
What would you like to know?
Все.
For what reason were you quarreling?
The expedition itself, I'm afraid. Virgil was always against it.
Зачем он
especially
подметает
under my
землю?
supervision. For him, our discoveries in Eden were sufficient. They confirmed what he wanted. The rest did not matter. According to him, we should never have continued. And when we found new tablets, it became even worse.
Were they also written by Saint Matthias?
Without a doubt, the handwriting is the same. There are also some patterns, some islander symbols. It's fascinating. But what really angers Virgil is the content we managed to decipher. Our founder explains that he learned a lot from the islanders, something our brother cannot accept. He now persists in saying that these tablets are fake, forged by the natives themselves.
Brother Fidelis told me that several members of the expedition have disappeared.
Yes, that's why he left along with Father Orbricus to fetch some help. 3 more of our colleagues are missing, and I'm not even talking about the ones who fell ill. I must admit that I underestimated the hardships we would encounter. I made a mistake. I should have prepared this expedition more thoroughly. But Virgil's being disingenuous does not help.
And no one has searched for those who are missing.
I wanted us to search for them, but someone later convinced me that it presented too much of a risk. Along with lack of preparation, our constantly decreasing number, and creatures swarming the area.
And by someone, I suppose you mean Brother Virgil.
Indeed.
I'm thankful for these pieces of information, but you understand that I will also have to talk to Brother Virgil.
Of course, that's understandable. You must hear us both before you can make a decision.
Вот объясните мне, нафига этот чел метет голую землю? Метелкой! Нахрена? Вопрос номер 2. Нахрена они тащили с собой метелки вообще? Нет, я, конечно, не отрицаю того варианта, что они могли сделать это на месте, но зачем? А ты что делаешь? Что он делает? Ай.
Brother Virgil,
What do you want?
can you explain to me what caused such a quarrel?
The reason for it is very simple. It is Eugenia's folly. This woman should never have been the supervisor of our team. The discoveries made in Eden were sufficient, but no. She didn't want to stop the research. She organized this expedition in a hurry, without taking elementary precautions, and now she's accepting as facts the delirious writings we discovered on these tablets without doubting them for even 1 second.
What do you mean?
We found some new tablets, allegedly written by Saint Matthias, but their content is so absurd that they were obviously forged. I am certain that the natives must have found these stones before us and modified their content.
How would they have done that? The natives cannot write.
They must have been helped by an unscrupulous settler. How would I know?
Brother Fidelis told me that some of your colleagues went missing. Do you know anything about this?
They did not go missing. They were killed. It was the wild beasts, the diseases, and let's not forget the savages. We can feel their presence, roaming around the camp at night. I am certain that they are responsible for the death of our colleagues.
That's strange. There aren't many villages around here. We have been in this region before, and the only native we met was a little insane but would have been incapable of killing several priests.
Those savages may very well have been following us since our departure. We will not be safe on this island until it is entirely converted.
I see. So, you haven't tried to find your colleagues?
So we can die as well. I am not as crazy as Sister Eugenia.
I cannot take sides in your quarrel for now. And, in any case, it is not what matters the most. Even if you think they are dead, we have to try finding your colleagues.
Well, if you are prepared to take such a risk, I can only commend you for your bravery and wish you luck. But I would not get my hopes up. You should start by searching the excavation site. To get there, take the path south of here. But be careful. The creatures that roam the
Халявная
area
экспа.
are ruthless.
Халявная экспа — это хорошо. 3 точки, да? Так, ну и что мы тут должны найти?
This man's skull is sunken, but he doesn't look like he was in a fight.
Там была кнопочка Q нажать, возможность.
If that were the case, there would be other marks of impact on his body. No. He was struck with an object to the back of the head. Given the shape of the wound, it was inflicted with a metal mace.
This man's death was no accident, nor was it linked to any predator attack. It was caused by a violent strike to the back of the skull with a mace. And it didn't take place here. The marks surrounding the body showed that it was moved, most likely to make it seem like he fell to his death.
Ну, как бы больше смотреть здесь не на что. А, погоди, лут-то, может, лут-то есть какой? Нет. Блин.
But he doesn't look like he was in a fight. Could he have fallen?
If that were the case, there would be other marks of impact on his body. No. He was struck with an object to the back of the head. Given the shape of the wound,
Но при этом как бы точка-то не отметилась, что закончено исследование. Ну ладно, бывает. А, это вы те самые опасные твари, да? Почти ваншот. Немножко халявной экспы. Что-то они живучие. Те сдохли вообще как нефиг делать, эти сволочи умирают очень медленно. Четко садил. У меня хилки кончаются, однако. Я только сейчас обратил внимание. Охренеть, она много урона ему наносит. Петя, а ты чё, застрял там, да, бедняга? Тебя подтолкнуть? Не выталкиваешься, да? Ну и хрен с тобой.
The body of this man was devoured by beasts, but it happened after he had died. One of the wounds is clearly a knife wound. But alas, it's impossible to know who was wielding it. This poor soul was almost entirely devoured. He must have been killed by swamp animals.
Indeed, he was devoured. But he was already dead. There is a mark here, on the bones, that could only have resulted from the strike of a cutting weapon.
Alas, anyone could have stabbed this priest. Both natives and priests carry knives.
А может здесь босс какой будет? Я бы подрался сейчас с кем таким. Ну ты не босс. А вот плеваться не обязательно. Ну чё значит никаких боссов? Хочу босса. А лучше двух, но только не одновременно, пожалуйста.
The cause of death is no mystery. This man was attacked by one of those large reptiles, a Llewellyn. And yet, these iridescent marks on his skin make me think that a stasis spell was cast on him first. He was intentionally immobilized so that he would fall prey to this animal. It seems obvious now that these disappearances were orchestrated.
All these disguised deaths, these abject crimes. The natives can be violent, but they're not deceitful. I'm afraid that Brother Virgil may have found a way to take control of the expedition. He should be judged for it.
Indeed. I think that we should go find this brother and ask for an explanation.
Ща, пацаны, найдем. Только боюсь, что я вот сюда пройти не смогу. А, нет, смогу. Шипастые гиены противные. Как он умудряется плевать, блин, под 90 градусов? Я вот не представляю, как можно плюнуть под 90 градусов, блин. Что у них за физиология такая? Правильный ответ — кривой код игровой. В смысле, я тоже иногда? А ну-ка с этого момента поподробней. Сундучок. С небольшим количеством лута. Оп, телепорт халявный. Ну, как бы еще дорога, конечно, вон туда куда-то. Ну, давайте мы перекинемся все же вот сюда. Я не обижаюсь. Я же знаю, что я клевый. Это вообще не вопрос. Это не подлежит сомнению. Дядь, а ты дурак.
Brother Virgil.
Your Excellency, weren't you supposed to be looking for our colleagues?
Indeed. I regret to say that they are indeed all dead.
I knew it. What a waste. Eugenia and her recklessness are to blame for this.
I'm afraid someone else is responsible for this. These deaths are not accidental, and yet they were disguised as such.
The savages. Their thirst for blood is unquenchable. I knew we should never have come without an escort.
Oh, Virgil, would you please stop taking us for fools? The natives had no hand in this.
Who else could it be?
Someone who desperately wanted this expedition to fail. Does that remind you of anyone?
Fine. You unmasked me. But know that my cause is righteous. The Ordo Luminis sent me to keep an eye on this expedition, to ensure that the discoveries we made would not jeopardize our nation or our presence on this island. But the inscriptions on the tablets are a heresy, a dangerous manipulation. Can you imagine what would happen if it was said that our founder listened to the teachings of the natives? But even then, foolish Eugenia accepted these discoveries as truth, without any hesitation, without realizing that our entire nation could suffer because of it. So yes, I wanted to scare her.
I understand that you might want to protect your nation, but to go as far as assassinating several of your colleagues?
Come now. What would you do if someone were threatening the congregation? You cannot make me believe that you would not be willing to kill. You may have already done
Да
so.
ну не.
But since you want to avoid using violence, help me convince Eugenia to go back to Eden. My colleagues and I know how to sort through these discoveries. And you will be rewarded, of course.
It is undeniable that these discoveries could cause a great upset in Taleme. But he has no right to decide what should be revealed or not. On this island, Cornelia should be the one to decide. Be careful with your accusations, though. Eugenia and her colleagues are on edge. We wouldn't want them to start killing each other.
Huh.
Sorry, Brother Virgil, but I cannot accept. You will take your belongings and leave this place. The research will continue, and their discoveries will be studied by wiser people than you. The decision to reveal them or not will be theirs.
I see. My colleagues and I will go back to Eden. I hope that you don't regret your decision.
Я надеюсь, мне экспы хотя бы отсыпят за это все дело. О.
Alas, I have found the dead bodies of your colleagues.
How horrible. But how? Oh, perhaps I should have listened to Brother Virgil.
I doubt it. Brother Virgil is responsible for these deaths. He was hoping to blame the natives for them and discredit you.
What? But why would he? He will have to answer for his crimes.
As I do not have the authority to arrest him, I sent him back to Eden. If you want him to face judgment, you will have to report what happened to the Mother Cardinal.
You are right. As soon as we get back to civilization, I will make sure that she hears about it. Once more, your help has been a blessing. Take this. Alas. We will have to go back to Eden.
Чё она мне дала? Сундук?
There are too few of us to continue the research.
Were you hoping to discover more?
Of course. This place was but a single step in St. Matthias's journey. The last tablets speak of a journey northbound, further up in the swamp. But even if Virgil is no longer a threat, we are not sufficiently well equipped to go there.
We could go there for you if you wish. You just have to tell us where to look.
That would be marvelous. Of course, you would have to start from the excavation site where he wrote this. I think I noticed a path going north when I was there, actually. Look for any traces of life. Perhaps you will be lucky enough to find more of his writings. That would be fantastic.
Don't worry. I will conduct this research and come find you here if I uncover anything.
Но хотя бы немножко экспы дали. Уже хорошо. И еще какую-то шмотку. А мир подождет, нечего его спасать, он не под угрозой. Ограничения по времени-то нет. Это вот она мне дала, что ли? Фуфло. Че, туда, да? На, сюда. Хорошо, что мы портал там уже открыли. Оп.
If their so-called saint lived around here, he must have looked for a sheltered area.
Ну, тут вариантов немного, наверное, сюда вот он пошел. Оп. Хотели боссов, их есть у меня. Не давай драться. Ух, какой резвый. Ух. Тыщ. Я сейчас ультану. Ой, хитбокс-то классный, да. Ой. Слушай, а хп-то у него реально много. Рано. У меня хилки кончились. Я забыл о том, что у меня хилки кончились, блин. Елки-палки, я их не сократил. Сейчас хорошо, что можно вернуться. Блех ты муха. Погодь, мужик, погодь. Никуда не уходи, я сейчас вернусь. Не-не-не. Не-не-не. Не-не-не-не-не-не. О. Много. Ну, все, не буду прям кратить. О! Пошли драться теперь. Сейчас я готов. Петя, а ты что тут застрял? Мужик, давай танцевать. Ух. А давай ты не будешь сначала меня бить. Вот, да, бей. Да хорош, ну я же уклоняться даже не успеваю, алло. Правильно, так его, запинай. А Петя, ты реально застрял. Петька, ты реально застрял там, лол. Ну да, ну да. Ха, лол. Призм, чё? Да хорош, ну я не успеваю даже уклониться, блин, алло. Пипец. У него скорость атаки слишком сильно увеличивается. Вот то, что Петя внизу застрял, конечно, меня не радует. Так-то он хоть как бы поотвлекал. Они оба застряли, да? Не, она залезает. А, о, оба залезли, ништяк. Правильно, кидайся, только не в меня. Ничего не вижу. Правильно, мочи его. Ну, как бы... Где-то оно у меня здесь было. Ой. Почему он в меня не попал? Типа потому что не в меня целился? Правильно. Неправильно. Ты, ни хрена ж себе. У него очень сильно, конечно, сила атаки увеличивается здесь. Пробивает начисто. Не. А, клево, они внизу остались. Ну-ка, ради интереса. А, нет, смотри-ка. Вот этот удар, конечно, блин, пипец быстрый. Короче, эти бараны не могут во время боя залезть наверх. Мне нужно чуть-чуть вперед подойти, да? И подождать, пока они влезут. Иначе они так и будут там стоять внизу. Идиоты. Что-то нахер, наверное, фиксацию. Ничего не вижу из-за кустов, вот просто. Да ты затрахал, блин, спамить эту атаку, сука. Иди ты нахер. Я уклонился. Вообще-то. Я уклонился, блин, игра, мать твою за ногу, хорош, ну. Я просто 3 раза получил в лицо ни за что. Вот реально. Сраные хитбоксы. Дайте я перепишу сейф, а то меня задолбало каждый раз ждать, пока они залезут наверх. Да ты за... Вот спрячь это туда, блин, скотина. Как у него так стрелы эти летают? Успею, нет, интересно. Успел. Арена для драки с ним, конечно, абсолютно неудобная. Она относительно небольшая, и, блин, по краям растут кусты, я ни хрена не вижу просто-напросто. Я думаю, рано нажал. Он пинается еще. Ау. Давайте я просто расстреляю, чел. Адьос. Жертвенный меч. И 5 золотых монет. Клево. Что за меч? Хм. Ну, такое себе.
A cavern. Hermits often choose places like this when they want to live away from the world.
Не, ничего. Ну ладно. Ну, пойдем. Вообще ничего не видно. О, блин, еще вас тут не хватало. Ой, блин. А как они определили, что здесь кто-то жил? Вот у меня вопрос. Я вот ничего такого не вижу. А, домик увидали. Ну ладно тогда. Почти левелап. Немножко осталось. Хи-хи. Ну тут... И ступеньки. Природа ступеньки делать не умеет. Но картинки.
Let's take a closer look at these paintings. We may learn something from them.
Ну давай посмотрим на них.
This mural is very ancient. It depicts an old man dressed as a priest getting his face painted by a masked native. This mural depicts an old man praying in front of a face in the mountain. He's holding a rosary. Saint Matthias. Praying to Enon Miel Frictimen. I don't know these glyphs, but these spirals are native symbols. There are some words in our ancient language next to them. The light and the earth are the two faces of a same power. It's impossible to know if this is a translation or another sentence. But this is a message that would seriously displease the Inquisitors. Engraved tablets. They resemble the ones we recovered in Eden. We should take them with us. The researchers would be delighted to study them. There are some native symbols here, and some letters I recognize, as if someone had tried to write in the native language using our alphabet. Menduis dat, enon mil frictimen. This is incredible. Saint Matthias would have known about the spirit of the island and would have prayed to him.
Пам-пам-пам. Вот это поворот.
Looks like a chaplet made of pewter. It's rather basic, but it was made a long time ago, and it undeniably comes from the continent.
This is incredible. Saint Matthias is often depicted or described as using a similar chaplet. Oh, I feel so lucky to be here. In this
Скажи
cavern
мне
where our
спасибо.
founder lived. I don't know if you realize the importance of what we've just discovered. Saint Matthias, the founder of Teleme, finished his life worshipping the islanders' god. This is so incredible. Although it will cause a huge upset for our nation, our cult, and our relations with the natives.
I wonder what I should do with these relics. Eugenia probably didn't imagine that Saint Matthias lived his life in a way that's so different from what they advocate. As for Virgil, he wasn't wrong. Such a revelation will certainly cause a schism in Teleme.
The great revelation that will change mentalities for good, or the preservation of the dogma at all costs? I think you already know which side I'm leaning towards.
I already took sides in their quarrel. If I change my mind, I'm afraid that it might be seen as treason. I'll think about it on the way there. Let's go back to the researchers' camp.
50 монет. Классно. Левелап. Крутотень, крутотень. Так, здесь что он дает? Урон при нападении со спины и увеличивает приток ярости при нападении на врагов со спины. Я не уверен, что мне вот эти два таланта на самом деле нужны. Вообще не уверен. Подкопим очков пока что тогда. Что с камерой случилось? Почему она так близко закреплена? Вроде же дальше была. Что скачет она туда-сюда, не пойми. Так, тут ничего больше нет, точно. Что-то может есть. Вопрос только, как туда и попасть. И можно ли вообще попасть туда. А чего не хватает? Второй уровень интуиции. У меня она вообще не прокачана. С другой стороны, у меня, конечно, есть кристалл памяти, который можно поюзать. Так, а интуиция это в таланту, да? Да. Хотя тут что особо-то поскидывать? Ну, науку можно, конечно, убрать. Хотя не хотелось бы. Харизма у меня прокачана. На 2, а 3 за счет этого взята плащика. Может, реально нахрен выкинуть науку и все, и не париться. Не, ну все-таки нет. Пока не буду ничего делать. Все же крафт зелий нужная вещь. Без них не очень удобно играть. А вот тебе лишь бы пошутить, Мия. Лишь бы пошутить. Над моей картавостью.
So, did you find anything? Or do you need my help?
We discovered a cave that was inhabited a long time ago by a whole group of people, mostly natives, who had obviously created a sacred site, as the place was guarded by a creature.
And have you found traces of our holy founder? New relics? Perhaps some tablets?
There were also frescoes on the site, representing Saint Matthias.
Frescoes? Tell me more. This is fascinating.
He was shown having his face painted by a native. On the other, he prayed to a god of the mountain.
You can't be serious. You mean to say that our saint converted to the cult of the islanders?
That is what emerges from our findings, yes. Other objects that I was able to bring back also point in this direction. Look, there are inscriptions. These tablets and also this chaplet.
This chaplet? I cannot believe it. It is so... Excuse me. I cannot find the words to express how I feel. You must come with me. We must go and present all these discoveries to the Mother Cardinal. You realize our entire dogma will have to change. So far, anyone who wanted to question it would have burned their fingers. Literally, alas.
And you think that this time they'll listen?
We have solid proof. All this evidence. With your support, we will convince her to reveal the truth.
I see. I will do my best to help you.
Ну да, как-нибудь потом.
It seems we are arriving right on time. You did well to warn us, Brother Virgil.
Virgil? How did you know?
I'm afraid that your Excellency's lies weren't very convincing.
We were informed of your discoveries and of the danger they represent. We demand that you hand them over to us immediately, so that they can be destroyed.
How can you even suggest the destruction of relics written by the hand of our founder?
Out of love for our dogma, for our faith, and for our nation. But since you refuse to comply with our orders, you leave us no choice.
Death to the heretics!
May the enlightened may the shadow engulf our
Я не понимаю, что сейчас происходит, я просто жму левую кнопку мыши. Хватит блокировать мои удары.
That I just fought my own brothers in faith. The fact that the Inquisition is after us is very disturbing, Excellency.
We would do well to hasten to San Mateus. They will not dare to attack you there. And we will have to take care of Bishop Domitius. He will do everything he can to discredit us.
You are right. All this proves is that I will not succeed without your help. There is a risk that the Mother Cardinal will also reject our discoveries.
And if you will allow me to attend the hearing, I would be delighted to support you.
Your help will be precious to us, Father. In any case, we must present our research to Mother Cardinal as soon as possible.
Ну,
I
пошли.
will study the tablets one last time to make sure I know all their content. And I will meet you at the palace in San Mateus to plead our case.
Understood. See you soon, Sister Eugenia. Be careful.
Хотя нет, не пошли. Лут. Сутки, да? Но это мы еще успеем. Сперва лут. Тун-тун-тун-тун-тун-тун. Ключ от тюрьмы Ордена Света. Окей. Барахлишко, барахло. Хе-хе. Так, теперь давайте вот ее квест заделаем. Так, что-то я не туда бегу. Стоять. Далековато. Чё это я мародерствую? Я собираю то, что по праву принадлежит мне. По праву победителя. Между прочим. Так что не того мне тут. Где здесь спуститься вниз нужно? Чё? Где дорога? Понатыкали тут не пойми чего. Людям честным не пройти.
We are happy to see you again. You will always be welcomed as friends here.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you too. But we came to ask you something.
Of course. What do you want?
When we participated in the Duncas meditation, he spoke of a cave of knowledge you had to go to.
And you want to see it? You still wish to learn how we become bound? It is a very sacred place. Only those who will become Donegada may enter there.
That's right, Year One. But they saved my life.
If someone finds out that we have helped the Renaigse to enter a sacred place, they will refuse to bind me.
Duncas will never do such a thing. What needs to be done will happen, no matter what.
You're probably right.
Look for the entrance in the Vedhat Ganadu. Entering there will not be easy, but you will have to discover the rest by yourself. Like true apprentices.
Thank you, Morian. And fear not. No one will ever learn what you have entrusted us with.
Ну неужели так трудно сказать? Пойди туда, сделай это. Ну драть тебя через коромысло. К чему такие сложности всегда? Игровые условности, блин. А ну это в смысле ты сейчас про лицо их говоришь, про раскраску и прочее? Далековато. Итак, сильно большая... А, я уже был здесь. А почему я лагерь тогда не открыл? Странно. Очень странно. О, ящерки. А, ну да, я был здесь, точно. Я сейчас умру. А может и нет. Я умру. Потому что ваншот. Хута. Эх, не успел. А почему ты меня кусаешь? Вот зараза. Не, ну они злые какие-то прям. Прям вот пуф и все. Так-то убивать-то мне их и не надо. Но я просто экспу хочу. Ради интереса, сколько я опыта имею и сколько я за них получу? 1205. Да, в принципе, смысл хилку тратить, если я все равно с одной тычки умираю. Да чего же мерзкое существо. Но не такие мерзкие, как те соники недоделанные. Те намного хуже. С этими хоть как-то еще можно сражаться. Я не вижу, он бьет или не бьет? Оно бьет. О, красавчик. Петя. Петя, не стой. Петя, ты чё? Давай, так его. Он его кулаком бьет? У него мана, походу, кончилась. О! Уклонение не сработало. Эта дрянь еще умудряется уклоняться от моих атак. Шел нахер. Они сдохли оба. Класс. Патроны, в принципе, есть. Можно просто его расстрелять. Не-не-не. Да чего живучий, а? Да. Так, 1205 было, да? 1784. Блин. Маловат как-то будет. Маловат. По 200 экспы за моба. Ну, такое. Так, а я куда бежал? Я вот сюда бежал. Ну, пиксель объявился. Здорово. Здорово. Так, мне влево, да? Ну ладно, пойдем влево. Чё уж. Что там было написано? Или мне поглючилось? А, нет, не поглючилось. Грибочки! Так, а что это у вас тут? Здорово, ребята, вы дружелюбные? Не очень. Бандиты.
We could ask you the same question.
Except we found this place first. The treasure is ours. So I suggest you disappear. Fast.
Listen, we didn't mean to bother you. We were only exploring the area. But perhaps you could tell us exactly what you're doing here.
You look like nobility, and we don't want any trouble. We also are explorers. We discover secret places. That type of thing.
Really? And you found one near here?
Yeah. We managed to convince a savage to talk to us. And he told us there's a holy cave not far from here. The kind of place where the natives hide their treasures. But be careful, eh? It's ours.
And how do you plan on entering this cave?
Well, with enough explosives, we'll eventually get through those roots blocking the entrance. It's only a matter of time.
I see. Very subtle. And the islander didn't tell you anything about this?
He didn't really have the time. And he didn't have a key on him. Just some bloody seeds. Anyway, now that you know what we're doing here, you better leave.
Sorry, but we're not going anywhere.
Maybe enlighten protect you in this battle.
Это просто халявная экспа. Почти. Я что-то немножко не ожидал, что того черта атака не собьется. Да. Не ожидал. Стоп. Мне ж сюда вот. На тот случай, если я сдохну, еще раз сохранюсь.
Listen, sorry.
Maybe enlighten protect me in this battle.
Где мои парирования? Алло. Я дважды нажал кнопку, и у меня даже не то, что парирование, у меня блок почему-то не сработал. Вай! Почему, блин?
Listen, sorry.
Не, нормально, да? Сраный бандит мне пробивает сквозь броню на все хп. Нормально так, да? Сука, один раз все же умудрился попасть. Ну ты свинья. А мои бараны уже сдохли, да. Успешные ребята. Я вас все равно убью. Мне плевать на все, я вас убью. Это уже личное. Ты же с утра, вот что ты на меня сразу берешь, черт. Нахер. Да ты заколебал. Хочется сказать более неприличное слово, но все же я сдержался пока еще. Вот снайпер сраный, блин. То они стреляют, вообще не могут попасть, то, блин, 2 раза подряд. Ну, что это такое? Я все равно вас убью. Пофиг. Отлично. Отлично. Я не нарушаю правила, я не матерюсь. Хотя хочется иногда. Так что не надо мне тут. Я все равно вас ушатаю. Да ты затрахал, блин! Чтоб за мной девки так бегали, как ты! Ну да, пошел я нахер. Нет, чтобы они не пытались меня убить, чтобы они бегали за мной просто. У меня 1200 хп. Они меня ваншотят. При том, что у них у самих хп в районе, сколько, 1004-5, наверное, да? Я не бомблю. Пока еще не бомблю. Ну ладно, не 4000, 2 скорее. Я же сказал, я их убью. А всего-то понадобилось парочку ловушек. Не, ну если его прокачать... Хотя у меня вот эта штука есть. Если его прокачать, может быть, он будет даже получше. Надо будет посмотреть потом. Да не бомбит у меня. Семя для врат знания. Клево. Семя. Так, куда здесь идти?
At last, we made it here.
How do we get in?
Look around. There has to be a way.
Обязательно надо было делать эту сцену, конечно же.
This stone. There's a slot at the top. Probably to put something in.
The natives' beliefs are based on exchanges. If we want this door to open, I imagine that we will have to make an offering.
Now we have to find out what we should offer.
И что же это может быть?
To the cave of knowledge. There. Place the seed on the stone.
Сим-Сим, откройся. Хорош стебаться над моим топографическим кретинизмом. И вообще, я просто проверял... Чё, блин? Я вбежал в стену, и она взорвалась. Окей, Карл. Ладно. Да. Да там не секретка, это просто выход. Да, вот действительно лбом. Ну, а там ништяки. А, ну да, отсюда же я пришел точно.
The character has changed. He now resembles an Onol Manawi.
You're right. They even depict his
Рин
bond
из
to the
Человека-паука.
forest.
Скорее всего, имеется в виду.
It seems like this painting depicts some kind of ritual.
Yes. The character at the center is pouring blood on a stone. And one of these giant creatures that the natives call Nardigs is present.
The location looks like the stone circle where we met the two young natives.
Someone's coming. Let's hide. If anyone finds us here, we're sure to lose the trust of the islanders.
О-ло-ло, о-ло-ло. Прячусь, прячусь. Твоя такая. Вот так вот, да, это было? Все, я спрятался. Следим. Ну нет, здесь плохо следить. Давайте следить вот отсюда. Ну, про Warframe не знаю, я там особо не играл. Поэтому ничего не могу сказать. Или вы мне предлагаете прямо вот туда вот встать? Ну ладно. Это так принципиально, в какой из закутков я залезу.
Esco halen. Esco valg medagengo selerge mantadabem. Avenundanum.
Mach, es boglin daigan ni dau. Ayigi dames etier komalei.
Kairto, Morian. Ages radai de radi dawem tairger began.
Kauden nes greta komalei. Nas oltargotu. Vrek mad advat. Abud antadab me en ekekam. No adaholek.
Можно перевод? Не можно, да? Они же сами меня сюда, блин, и послали. Что будет, если я покажусь им? Мне просто интересно. Давайте проверим.
Where are you going? We must
Да
leave
блин.
before they discover our presence.
Чё, не?
Where are you going?
Суки, даже не дает мне посмотреть, что будет, если я спалюсь перед ними. Ладно, поболтали. Так, здесь точно больше ничего нету? Ну да, кажись, нету. Ладно, валим отсюда. Ничего не видно. Тупик.
The paintings in the cave were magnificent and have taught us so much. It is obvious that they depict the bonding ritual and its consequences. It is by pouring their blood on the raised stones that the natives become metamorphs.
I'm not really sure if I follow you.
And yet it's clear to see. The islanders think that their ritual has magic consequences, but there must be some sort of contamination in their blood as they pour it. The only way to verify this theory is to attend a full ritual. We must attend Yewan's.
How will we know when it takes place?
Duncan said it would take place after the young people visited the cave, and they will most likely need some preparation. We should go to the Holy Circle of Kurganau tomorrow. What do you say? Will you come with me?
Very well. I hope that Dunkus will not be too angry after seeing us there.
Let's take some time to rest, and then we'll go back to the place where we met them.
Подождать сутки, да? Я полагаю, Фай, то, что ты написал, должно звучать примерно так. Бла-бла-бла! Бла-бла-бла-бла! Бла! Так вот, да? Я молодец. Мне можно актером озвучки становиться. О, руда. Руда. Ну да. Я понимаю, что они типа говорят на своем языке, и это нужно для погружения в мир. Но все же хотелось бы узнать, о чем конкретно шла речь. Вот правда. Блин, а можно мне очко найти халявное? Козы. Козой Ностра. Так, там переход на карту мира. Пошли сюда. Правда, сдается, пройти придется кругом. О, блин. О, блин. Не-не-не-не-не. В жопу идите, соники долбаные. Ну ты... Ну да, ну да. Так, веселая компания. Ну, правильно, давай не будем мы на нее наступать. Конечно, же на какой хрен оно нам надо? Вот это самые мерзкие враги во всей игре. Хуже них нету никого. Хотя бы потому, что они всегда огромной толпой бегают. Может, кто-нибудь наступит на ловушку, а? Какой хрен их тут выставлял? Наступите на нее! Спасибо. Фай, ну мне кажется, оно того не стоило. Нет, дело твое, конечно. Ладно, без ловушек против этих уродов вообще драться нереально. Я просто не представляю, как это делать. У нас дела без изменений абсолютно. Вот сколько времени проходит, не меняется ничего. Меняются только игры на канале. Все остальное абсолютно так же стабильно. Итак, ловушки. Ну, штук 8 хватит. Так, вопрос, как мне туда попасть? Типа тут пещера какая-то есть, через которую надо пройти. Ну ладно, раз уж такое дело. Давайте устроим привал на сутки. Уп. Посетить ритуал. Мэ. Я тоже так умею. А, слышь, Пиксель, а как ты своего кошака-то назвал в итоге?
You again. Your curiosity is truly unquenchable.
Forgive our intrusion, Dunkus. But I really want to attend Year One's ritual. I have learned a lot thanks to you, but I still have so much left to understand.
If you were one of ours, Afra, I would be flattered to have such an inquisitive and resolute apprentice. You can attend the ritual, but promise me that you will be discreet. No Renaigse ever had this honor before.
We will do everything in our power to prove ourselves worthy of your trust, Dunkus.
Подожди, что это за видос такой? Я не помню, Фай, что это такое? Фай, это не... А. Ну да, что-то такое было. Помню.
How are you? You must be feeling impatient.
Impatient, yes, and a little bit afraid as well.
It's only natural to be afraid, Yerwan. It's a new life starting for you. But I will be by your side, now and forever.
Ну, если Мейн-кун, назови его Ролл Перлман.
You look preoccupied.
Our people have suffered many lions attacks, often during rituals. In some villages, all the young Sinalmanawi were abducted. You seem different from the others, Zafra. But I can't help worrying.
I have nothing to do with these attacks, Dunkus, I swear.
I believe you. Otherwise, you would not be here with us. But I hope that your brothers will not be there in the shadows, ready to pounce on our children.
Рон Перелман. Актер такой. Так, что, мне еще с кем-то поболтать надо?
Times really must have changed for some Renaigse to attend our rituals.
These are very different from the others.
their leader is an
Сам ты
Onol
Royal
after
Pearl.
all.
I know I look like them, but I'm not one of them.
You may not be bonded, but your parents must have been. You should be proud and happy about it. It is probably thanks to your bond that Donkas has accepted your presence.
Ну и чё дальше? Спрятаться и ждать? Ну давайте. Да ну, Гарфилд не. Вы чё, трахаться собрались тут перед всеми? А, фу, я уж испугался.
Arwych neistiri, adeista marar mam.
You are an Onolmanawi now, Yawan. And soon you will heal the earth by our sides. Like a real Donegard.
Thank you, Donkas. I feel so proud.
I am so happy that we can be Voglendaiga together at last.
What about you, Afra? Did you find the answers you were looking for?
It's strange. I didn't exactly understand what happened, but I am moved.
Some events must be understood with the heart, not the head.
It seems like you are right, Dunkas.
We are under attack.
Чё, сразу махач, да? Ой, ты охренел меня бить. Больно, однако. Не успел я уклониться. Вот, блин, серьезно, мне надо заново со всеми ними болтать? Вот знаешь, Пиксель, мне вообще похер абсолютно на графику и на анимацию в этой игре. Вот честно. Вообще по барабану. Здесь достаточно интересный мир, неплохой сюжет. И достаточно неплохие квесты, должен заметить. Да что ж ты на меня-то сразу нападаешь, свинота? Куда ж ты скачешь, блин? Ой, у меня хп не осталось, надо за здоровьем все-таки следить. Мне третья борда абсолютно не интересна. Вообще плевать. Мне первые две не понравились, и я сомневаюсь, что мне понравится третья. Покупать ее или нет, это дело твое вообще. Оп, из воздуха чуваки появились. Оп. А можно я захилюсь? Почему у меня хилка не работает? Господи, топорщики самые мерзкие из врагов людей, вот серьезно. Топорщики самые мерзкие среди врагов людей. Они вообще не останавливаются для атаки. Им просто похер, они прут напролом. Им вообще по барабану. Ни пауз между атаками, ничего. Короче, ловушки настали в ваше время. Мне это задолбало. На ловушку в лицо, на ловушку в лицо. Просто с одного удара нахерак мне 1000 хп, и я умер сразу же, мгновенно. Блин, ну неужели нельзя было сделать автоматический чекпоинт сразу после вот этой вот сцены, а? Классненько. Шел нахер. Шел нахер. А, ну давай, пиксель, давай.
Your curiosity, Afra, has saved lives. If it weren't for you, people from my village would have been abducted or killed. I am infinitely grateful, especially considering that fighting against your brothers could not have been easy.
Indeed. These people were brutes. They had it coming. However, you don't know how right you are, Dunkus. I recognize some of these men.
Really? Did they belong to the governor's court?
No. They worked for my former master, Dr. Asili. I was his student for a long time before I realized that this man's methods were questionable. He was so obsessed with his goals.
Я знаю, какая работа, но я не скажу, потому что получу тогда по голове.
You think that the Onol Manawi are used for experiments?
Now that I have seen these soldiers, I am certain of it. And I am afraid they may suffer atrocious treatment under the guise of scientific progress. I am so ashamed.
Come now,
Твою,
killing
блин.
serves no purpose. And you are proof that the lions are not all the same.
Thank you, Dunkus. And thank you, Desade. You opened my eyes.
А для нас приватный танец исполнишь? А? Ну. По старой дружбе. М? М? Сейчас 300 баксов. Сколько там сейчас курс? $64. Стоп, что еще раз? Ты охренела 19 тысяч просить за 1 час? Алло, это вся моя зарплата! Почти. Вообще, что ли? Нет, это что это у тебя за расценки такие? Да за такую цену я сам станцую. Может быть, здесь проход есть? А, тут деревня ваша. А, лол.
Do it! No Renaigse may enter here. This is the council room. It is a sacred place.
I see. Thank you for telling me. Goodbye.
Да, только этот лям мне никто не заплатит. Да блин, я сомневаюсь, что даже бесплатно кто-то захочет на мои дрыгания смотреть. Ух, ё. Далековато. А, ну да, это что тот квест, который я что-то не понял, как делать. Давайте быстренько посмотрим, может получится. Угу. И чтобы меня забанили за это на канале. В смысле, мой канал за это забанили на Твиче. Не выйдет. Вам придется очень нехило забашлять, чтобы такое сделалось. Произошло, не сделалось. Так, я так и не понял, как внутрь попасть. Кстати говоря.
These roots are so interwoven and taut that it's impossible to get through them.
Да, я так и не понял, как туда попасть. А.
There is residue. It looks as if something had been placed here. She passed through here, there's no doubt.
Я не увидел эту штуку.
But how was she able to get past these roots? This stone stele has something to do with the entry of the grotto. But how? If you have an idea.
A balm or a potion won't be enough to destroy these roots. They're incredibly thick. It is a rather vulgar method for locking down a passage, but remarkably efficient. I apologize, but I have no idea how to help you.
Siora might be able to tell
Да,
us.
Сиора. Сиора, иди-ка сюда.
Karants, do you need something?
Ага.
Siora, we are in a bind. Literally. The Tierna Hak Kadactus has fled through a passage. The entrance is sealed by roots.
A sacred passage, I am sure. Was there an altar stone near it?
Yes, there was.
Then that's it. You need to make an offering and it will open. Put the right seed on the altar and the roots will spread apart. As for knowing which seed is the right one, without the Tierna Hach to tell you, her Vuglendag might know. If not, you'll need to search her home in the hopes of finding the right seed to offer. But that would be disrespectful to her. I would prefer finding another means.
I'll do my best. Thank you for your help.
Anything else?
I must leave you. See you later.
Ну, хотите стриптиз? Чё, куда? А, автотелепорт. Это максимум, чего от меня добьетесь на стриме.
Were you able to meet the Tierna Hak Kadaktas?
Yes. But to my grave disappointment, she fled before I could expose my arguments.
Yes, many strangers have tried to capture her many times. She must have decided you were one of them.
I'm once again in need of your assistance. I must take the passage blocked by a door of roots.
Без очков я ничего не буду видеть.
You had the honor of speaking with my mistress. If she chose to follow the sacred passage, then it is that she had nothing more to say to you. Why would I share with you the understanding of the ritual that protects her?
I promise that I mean her no harm. I just need to expose as best I can the problem at hand. Her help is truly necessary, thousands of lives are at stake.
Tell me more.
My people
Пойдет?
have fallen prey to a serious illness, which has almost certainly taken my own mother by now. If we do not quickly find a remedy, we shall all follow her to the grave. But the Tiernahak Kadachtas can help us. We are sure of that. She will know of a remedy able to heal this sickness that plagues us.
Your quest seems noble and with great respect for the life of all. You must feed the offering ward to enter into the passage and meet her once again.
I need to place a seed on the stone stele, don't I?
Yes, you must make this offering. I cannot tell you from which plant it is given, but there is a chance there are more in her dwelling. I will let you enter this one time, but treat her dwelling with respect. I ask you.
Thank you for your help.
А Хэллоуин когда у
Do
нас?
not be so eager to thank me. The place you enter is ripe with dangers. As do all sacred places, it defends itself with the wild beasts that it fosters. This passage leads to a forest where the ancestors of the Tiernahak Kadachtas makes her home.
And why should I fear the ancestor?
Have stories of the Nadaig been shared with you? In your language, you would call them guardians.
Yes. I even encountered one. She was magnificent.
Then you know of what I speak.
I must leave.
Ну, я уже знаю, что я на хэллоуинский стрим надену.
This looks like a collection of skulls from various animals. I wonder what purpose they serve.
These skulls symbolize the animals. Through some rituals, we greet them. We thank them for feeding and dressing us, so that the next hunting season they will once again give us the weak amongst their herds.
All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage.
Что, не хотите знать?
This bark is covered with little symbols. It looks like some sort of writing, though I've been led to believe the natives have no written language.
The Donegada use these symbols amongst themselves, and only they understand their meaning. It is a secret and sacred language. I cannot reveal to you what the bark contains without breaking my bond.
Can you at least tell me if they speak of a passage? A seed?
No. I would have told you.
All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage. All these crushed plants and these powders. She must have been preparing a potion. It might be the miraculous remedy. To be so close and yet to have no idea what to do with all this. All of this is extremely
Ты
interesting.
задолбал каждый раз повторять эту
Alas,
фразу,
it
чел.
won't help me open the root passage. This plant looks familiar. I saw some not far from here. Unfortunately, it's lost its seeds. I don't see any seeds here. The only clue we have is this plant. Let's try to find some other flowers. It might be their seed that opens the passage.
Ну и где мне эту хрень искать? Ну, до Хеллоуина еще месяц как бы целый, так что... Смысла сейчас что-то говорить-то и нету даже. Сами увидите.
All these flowers. Perhaps this is where the These flowers are similar to those we found in the dwelling of the Tiernahak, and they bear seeds.
Those are the offering seeds we need to open the root passage. We should go try them.
This island sorcery is touching in a sense. If only its usage did not entail all of these superstitious venerations of nature spirits.
We have what we need. Let's go back to the stone stele.
Так, а где здесь костер ближайший? Вот он. Уп, уп, уп. Сим-Сим, откройся. А, прям отдельная лока даже. Окей.
This place must be some type of shrine dedicated to the demonic creatures of this island. If the Ordo Luminis could see this.
Be respectful. We are in a sacred passage, which is for initiation and meditation.
We did not come to defile this place, and we do well to hurry. The Tiernahak Kadaktis has quite the head start.
А во сколько у тебя собеседование, Фай? Ну, днем понятно, время конкретное. Неизвестно. А, ну это поздно. Блин, они появятся. Да просто интересно во сколько. Праздное любопытство, не более того. Так, ну здесь как бы две дороги. И наверняка здесь закрыт проход, да? Фига вас тут насыпало. Успел захилить, да. Левелап должен быть. С этого квеста я должен получить новый уровень. Че, тут просто выход? Да нет, не похоже. Успел. Какую плюшку я пропустил? В смысле, лут на земле, что валялся? Да пофиг. Я тебя запинают до смерти. Ну или не запинаю, ладно. Ну-ка себя. Блин. Ну ладно, я иду явно не туда. Этот лут бесполезный. Окей? Поэтому мне на него пофиг. Ну, на самом деле, с моей любовью к луту мне бы как раз в Borderlands бы и надо поиграть. Но делать этого я, конечно же, не буду. Ой, почти уровень. Килёво. Га звучит смешнее, чем... Чё? Ой. Тут какие-то дырки непонятные. Чё, за что меня должны наказать? За то, что я лут не лутаю? А может, не надо? Левел ап! Не надо меня наказывать, я ж хорош. Хе-хе-хе, бой. У меня есть штуки. Такая себе... Камера не зависла, это мой осуждающий взгляд. Фая. Гранаты или бомбы? Почему я этот навык не могу взять? Да, вот тут был. Характеристики. Берем 5-ю ловкость. А здесь... Интуицию надо взять все же. И теперь у меня есть возможность... Не так. Угу, не видела она, как же, рассказывай. Я заблудился. Куда мне идти? О, смотри, мужик. Вот те и бугагашенька. Ой, как хорошо. Ай, как хорошо. А. Ну, куда-то вышли.
I hope she didn't hide in this forest. Finding her here would be quite troublesome.
It is an ancient and holy forest. A powerful place.
Надайк.
There must be a Nadai.
Очередной босс, да?
We should be careful.
Так, а тут вопросик по пути будет? Да, будет. Скорее всего, лагерь, но не факт. Фая сегодня игривая у нас? Ну, добро пожаловать в Дискорд после стрима. То есть я тебе не нравлюсь, да? Понятно. Понятно все с тобой. Опять этот урод. Ждать твое отражение? Ты что, нарцисс? С каких пор? А он хуже снимает броню. А, нет, лучше. Изи просто развалил.
We didn't want this fight.
Это не я. Это тот мужик.
Why? Why?
In order to capture and extract from her what we need. To examine her. Dissect her, if necessary. You have done us a great service, guiding us directly to her.
Are you saying that...
Even if the creature has concocted some remedial potion, it is not the song we came for, but the bird. She leads the sorcerers of this island. She knows how they transform, and from where their powers originate. Our scientists think that the remedy is there, in their pseudo-magic, and in their mutation. Thank you for bringing her to us, and ridding us of the monster.
Do you think I'm going to allow you to manipulate me?
I don't think anything. Apologies, Excellency. But you are going to die.
Я не понял, ты чё, мне угрожаешь? Совсем что ли дебил?
Mercy, Your Excellency, I surrender.
То есть ты сначала угрожаешь мне смертью, а потом просишь пощадить? Как... Знаете, как Гомер Симпсон в одном из эпизодов делал?
How dare you ask for mercy after attempting an assassination? After revealing your conspiracy to me? You deserve nothing less than death.
I will not go down without a fight.
Окей. Дебил. У тебя полутать есть что? А, она еще жива?
She's unconscious. We need to bring her back to her village. She needs to be tended to.
Сейчас.
But first I'm going to make sure that we haven't...
Стоп. Лагерь же у меня... так здесь нету прохода другого. Лут с этого здоровяка какой-нибудь есть? Целых 5 золотых монет. Ну, это успех, я считаю. Ладно, пошли дальше.
We need to bring her... We should leave right away. Is she going to survive?
Yes, she will heal. They were not
Рана не глубокая.
And we are resistant, you know.
То есть 2 пули ей хоть бы хны?
It gives us the vigor of animals, the resilience of trees. It's undoubtedly for that reason that your alliance is so interested in us. He does not mean to harm you. Please, let me...
What do you want from me, Ranaikse?
We were manipulated by the Alliance. We had no idea that they sought to capture you. We believed their fable of a miraculous remedy. We killed the man that wounded you. He will hunt you no longer. And their governor will have explaining to do.
I suppose I should thank you for having pulled me from their claws and bringing me here. And to have crushed the life out of a few of these parasites. There is indeed a remedy. But I doubt that I can do anything against this sickness that you describe. I don't know it. And I don't see how I could create a remedy that would heal it.
Perhaps you could try. We are desperate.
This remedy was prepared for a precise purpose. To heal those who escaped the claws of the Alliance.
Да, Фай, примерно так.
These monsters capture the Sinol Menoi and torture them, bleed them, put things in their veins. Those that do escape are in such agony that our care and comfort are not enough to mend them. That's why I made this remedy. Not for your Malikor. My people have never fallen prey to such sickness.
How can you be so sure? Perhaps it's your tremendous resistance that protects you from the sickness.
Perhaps. Enon Mil Frictimen protects us all.
Enon Mil Frictimen?
God of 1,000 faces in your tongue. The one and many who protects us and our island. They and we are tied and bound. As they are tied and bound to you. Their generosity to our people is infinite. But the crimes of the Renaigse enrage it. After all, perhaps your Malikor is their vengeance.
2000.
This is strange. The 2 tracks that we followed have led us to the same name. Enon Mil Frictimen.
The god of 1,000 faces. But I don't believe he is the origin of your sickness. He protects us. He watches over us.
Precisely. He could have created this sickness out of vengeance, or to weaken the enemies of his people. I don't know. I still think we're missing important pieces of this puzzle. Either way, one thing is certain. If there is something, or someone on this island powerful enough to heal the Malachor, it is certainly him. We need to bring this news back to Constantine. Even if we don't have a remedy yet, he'll be happy to know that we've made progress.
Мы встретимся с Богом? Как любопытно. Но, разумеется, не сегодня. Понятное дело, что на сегодня стрим пора заканчивать, ибо завтра понедельник. Да. Так что на этом я с вами со всеми прощаюсь. Спасибо всем, кто был. Приходите еще. И до новых встреч.